It looks like we've got ourselves some kind of scientist who's currently researching the xenomorph dingus. And the fact that he's using a magnifying glass is a real insult. I can't imagine you would like to wake up and have words with him. Are you kidding me right now? I've seen xenomorphs rip people in half because they were bored. I refuse to believe that they wouldn't get a little bit upset at a scientist getting ready to publish research about the fact that they have an itsy bitsy teeny weeny. They would clearly want to impregnate their face just to prove them wrong. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Death Incoming. That game where, as the Grim Reaper, we were going through a bit of a tough time there for a bit. Look, we couldn't reap enough souls to earn ourselves a good living. But now all of a sudden the GameStop stock is in orbit. I get the feeling we're gonna have a whole bunch of hedge fund managers to visit soon. Now, don't let Sandeep's little Aladdin cosplay fool you, okay? He was on Wall Street just days ago thinking he was a genius for shorting stocks left and right. And now he's in the middle of the desert, rubbing off a genie in exchange for more money, I would assume, trying to recuperate his losses. These boomers just won't learn. Bitcoin won't crush your skull the same way gold coin does. Well, it looks like I'm not gonna get to bully the rich for all of my jobs today. I've also got to deal with some copyright issues. Now, this is quite clearly a Michael Jackson impersonation, and since Michael is dead, it then falls on me to protect his intellectual property and image and stuff like that. Like, sir, if I give you this hat and you start to... Yeah, you see, that hip thrust, whether it is or it isn't around children, is a trademark of Michael Jackson. So we're gonna have to clean up your act, sir. You're gonna have to give that a rest. There we go. Yeah, we'll just impale you on a coat rack. That's like the third person I've killed on a coat rack. I was just about to ask, like, is that actually a thing? Do Americans feel the need to hang their hats and coats on spears? Or like, does IKEA think that really sharp coat racks are in fashion right now? But then I found this guy pretending to be Spider-Man, and I'm starting to think that I really shouldn't try to understand humanity. It's better to just get the souls and get out. And I noticed that this guy's got a little something in his pocket that I might be able to use to startle him. No, it's just his phone. It's gonna pose for a one-handed photo. Well, screw me, I guess. Can I interest you in this bird nest? Yeah, Mama's not too happy about that. And there you have it. I didn't even need to ruin the eggs. I don't want to hurt the animals. I don't get paid for their souls, but Mr. Hardcore Parkour dying from a 2-story fall is definitely worth something. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Going to a gym in the middle of a pandemic is a pretty good way of getting yourself killed. That being said, I don't have viruses at my control, unfortunately, but I can help him hydrate. I don't see how that's helping my case. Technically, if you drink enough water, you will die eventually, but I don't really want to stand here and wait for this guy to piss himself to death. It's times like these that I wish I didn't have to be subtle. Now, obviously, we need to keep things on the down low. Otherwise, the boss is gonna find out that I've been ushering people along in their lives and he won't be too happy. But just because I'm all bones doesn't mean I can't lift. I'd love to just hurl this thing at him. Or maybe hurl him at that thing. Yeah, there we go. Oh, ball buster. I'm not much of a spotter, sorry about that. As a Canadian who has spent plenty of his life around ice and snow, I can safely say I've never found myself in the situation where I have to choose between fire or a quarter pounder with cheese. Why is that out here? Like, maybe it's supposed to be a real tricky death? I could be creative with things. If you eat this, then you'll put on a couple of pounds and maybe fall through the ice? No? Maybe you need to eat a few of them? Eventually this plan would work, but once again, time is money, can't really wait, so I guess we'll just get you to light that fire. The ice is just gonna melt, right? That's super stupid. Whatever, I'll take it. Beggars can't be choosers, okay? I'll take any soul I can get, no matter how dumb. Why do I get the feeling we're about to have a delivery man freeze to death? Actually, you know what? Shame on me for assuming. It doesn't need to be a man. It could be a delivery woman wearing a crop top and short skirt that barely covers her fat ass. Yeah, you're gonna freeze just fine. How about we try a little something like that? Then I would imagine you can't get out. Okay, to be fair, negative 18 degrees Celsius, you're gonna freeze to death no matter what you're wearing. The bad news is your nether regions are gonna be the first thing to go, but the good news is the meat delivery was made on time, and you're gonna leave behind a very fashion-forward corpsicle. You know what? To celebrate the fact that we're about to collect our 69th soul, I'm gonna go ahead and buy myself a flat screen TV. I'm gonna treat myself for all the hard work I've done. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I gotta say, it's mind-blowing the fact that 68 souls ago, this place looked like a crack den, and now it looks like the penthouse suite, with its very own murder butler robots. Oh my god, I couldn't have asked for a better level 69. Like some of you guys know, my very first purchase after going broke was the gold-plated murder robot vacuum. And like a son, I have been training him every day in the ways of killing in the hopes that someday he could come on a mission with me and kill a hedge fund manager. Go ahead, try and throw out your stock portfolio. I dare ya. Yeah, you're gonna make him clean up after you, and that only pisses him off. Once you fuel his rage, then eventually he will find a way to creatively kill you? It worked. All of my hard work actually paid off. I'm so proud I could cry. All right, Splashy McGee, could you maybe calm your well-defined tits? Like, I don't care if you got a six-pack. Kicking water into a girl's face is just rude. The sound of it is annoying me, which is something you don't want to do. I don't suppose I could interest you in coming over toward this very well-defined and inconspicuous hole. I guess there was another hole waiting for me. Oh, can she not swim? Well then, I guess the splashing was the least of her concerns. That's weird, I could have swore it was Monday, but I got the Tag Team Tuesday special. What the hell is going on here? I'm no nuclear biologist, but I'm pretty sure you take the nuclear waste out of the reactor and then dispose of it. You don't put it in. It doesn't make any sense unless you're preparing for the Joker to come by. I don't suppose I could, oh, that's not what I wanted to do, or is it? Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Well, that was an extravagant and overly complicated death. Almost avoided it. Oh, so close. Hey, it's one of those guys that keeps calling everyone a simp on Twitter. What are they doing here next to a barrel? Oh, like, there's a reason mechanical bulls aren't usually given legs. It's because they're a little bit dangerous. We've also got inconspicuous snake hanging out here. Don't suppose you'd like to go in the barrel and then, yeah, get bitten and gored. Okay. Do they really have souls though? Are you sure? Well, this is a little bit outside of my typical jurisdiction, but it looks like Elon has finally decided to wage war on space. And he's winning. I don't quite know what I should do against you, especially considering a lot of the stuff here seems to be cut off. I can take your ammo, but then it just falls off screen. Maybe I can, like, power you down? Yeah, you're not so tough without your electric battery packs, now are you, you rich snob? And there you go, one more soul taken from the moon. I think I've got a high score now of 3, maybe? You'd think I remember something as epic as that, but nope, they all just blend together. I'll tell you right now, I've probably killed more people barbecuing than I have on the moon, which shouldn't really come as a surprise, actually. They always are surprising, though. Like, I don't suppose I could just have you drink yourself to death? Never seems to be the case. Everybody down here can hold their liquor and beer for some reason. Real piss off. I could also get you wet. Yeah, wet t-shirt contest. Or not. I guess. part of me wants to say that a garden hose would never be able to push me over. But then again, after a couple of 40s of Heineken, maybe. Nothing has managed to push me over in that situation, so yeah, garden hose might be able to fill the role, but now we've got some dollar store Chinese knockoff Rambo, who seems to be fisting a well? Good for him, I guess. Is this a bucket or, oh, that's a bucket. I was kind of hoping it was like a cement block and it would pull you down, but no, we'll give you your oversized comedic gun and that's just gonna shoot you in the head. I could have swore that was a super soaker. A little dangerous to color it that way. I feel like I should question why the paparazzi is so interested in this tiger, but the dude is using a gold-plated camera, so clearly he knows what he's doing. And I noticed that there is a bit of a tiger catapult down here. Maybe I can do something like that, and then we'll just Home Alone your way into the kennel or cage or habitat. Oh, okay. Turns out it's the endangered brain-eating tiger. As you might imagine, there aren't that many brains in the jungle. You can't really support that thick of a kitty, but humanity isn't ready to let a fat pussy like that go. It looks like we've got ourselves some kind of scientist who's currently researching the xenomorph dingus. And the fact that he's using a magnifying glass is a real insult. I can't imagine you would like to wake up and have words with him. Are you kidding me right now? I've seen xenomorphs rip people in half because they were bored. I refuse to believe that they wouldn't get a little bit upset at a scientist getting ready to publish research about the fact that they have an itsy bitsy teeny weeny. They would clearly want to impregnate their face just to prove them wrong. You clearly had it coming, dude. Come on now. I know I've pointed this out time and time again, but I can't help but ask, why am I here? Like, it's inefficient. I could go do another job and then come back in a little while after this guy is done getting pounded into sloppy Joe meat. Like, his soul's not going anywhere without me. They're easy enough to collect. Here, can I speed this along? How about I give you a bat? Yeah, now he's really feeling it. Maybe. Why do I feel like this is some kind of kink? He's still not going down. Okay, would a brick help? A brick would not overly help. Oh, we've got a book here. Read script 1. Loser. Oh, script. Was this a play? I don't think it was a play. If it was, that guy wasn't firing blanks and he succumbed to his own actions and guilt. I am so confused, but it doesn't matter. I don't need to understand. I just need to get paid. There's the lucky wheel. Finally, I've been wondering why you weren't gracing me with your presence. Turns out I just needed to kill an immortal, I guess. Either way, I'll take my reward now. Thank you very much. Yeah, you know, $500, can't really complain. I'm gonna use that money to buy myself a brand new cactus. Or, you know, dildo if you're brave enough. It's not every day that you find a man whose picnic has been interrupted by a monkey. Unless this is their picnic. You know, I'm not really here to judge relationships. I'm here to collect souls. Or soul. I wonder if a monkey soul is close enough. Do you guys want to go back to your picnic now? Maybe you can throw breads at each other's faces? Oh. It's a little monkey see, monkey do. Everything he does, the monkey does. So if I give you a knife, you're gonna stab yourself? And then the monkey will stab himself? Oh, you're gonna throw it, right, because there's a target there. I didn't even question the fact that the monkey had a target. Weird stuff like that just goes over my head now. So it looks like this guy's just hanging out, enjoying a cup of joe with a super inconspicuous mouse. I mean, how would anybody know there's a mouse in this house with a basketball-sized hole in the wall? It looks like I can give the mouse sugar or cake or not. You want sugar in your coffee? Yeah, okay, maybe we'll kill him by poor diet eventually. Oh, it's probably cheesecake. So, but you didn't want it. probably needs to go like up here because that is just a hazard. Why would you put something like that up there? Tiny little foot base, gigantic sharp sword. Hey kids, I know it's real annoying that you keep getting hit in the head by apple cores, but don't look up. Otherwise you're gonna get a real strong view of Granny's muff. Granny, what if I gave you a banana instead? Would you maybe throw that? It'd be a whole lot gentler. Grosser, I suppose. Can I get her to eat the apple cores? A couple dozen of those and the cyanide might get to her. Oh, we also have a ball. You can throw the ball down. Do you want to, like, kick the ball up? Oh, okay. Well, I got them both. But I only get credit for one. Oh, come on. I need to put in an application for a greater carrying capacity. This is ridiculous. The two of them are going to be intertwined forever, and I dare say they're going to be pissed about that. All right, but you know what? I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Death Incoming, guys. These videos keep doing well, and I can see why. You know, these games are just random nonsense fun. I enjoy any game where I get to be the Grim Reaper and manipulate strange little situations like this. So if you guys want to see more, as always, be sure to leave a like in the video, leave a comment letting me know, and maybe I'll return to see how this lady could possibly drown with two huge flotation devices on her chest like those. But thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.